You know, since the inception of the commission, we have been, the more we get dumbfounded and nonplussed at the extent of the brutalities, we are dehumanized and demonized by the high command of the immediate past Hasina-led administration. You see, enforced disappearance is more terrifying than death. In case of death of a person, his family members can mourn his death and perform his funeral rites. But in case of a victim of enforced disappearance, his family members are naturally in the dark about his whereabouts. They are often left suspended in a void of uncertainty, torn between hope and despair, and burdened with a social stigma. You see, the judiciary failed to play a proactive role in curbing human rights abuses, including enforced disappearance. Enforced disappearance of the victims during the immediate past regime took place in a widespread and systematic manner. There is no gainsaying that fact. Had the judiciary been alert and responsive to the fundamental rights as enshrined in Part 3 of the Constitution, the offense of enforced disappearance could have been curbed to a significant extent. As you know, the judiciary is the guardian of justice, the shield of the vulnerable, and the compass of democracy. But regrettably, the judiciary signally failed to protect the fundamental rights of the people during the period under reference. The best guarantee of justice, in my humble view, is the personality, efficiency, impartiality, and boldness of the judge concerned. I have the firm conviction that by dint of his unquestionable integrity, impeccable impartiality, profundity of knowledge, and towering personality, a judge can still command unqualified, unwavering, and unflinching respect from the people in general and the members of the bar in particular. A judge should treat every case, whether involving the Prime Minister or a man in the street, with equal vigor and fervor. As the judges don their robes every morning, they should remember the words of the Constitution. The Republic shall be a democracy where all fundamental rights shall be guaranteed. This guarantee should begin with the judges. Let us build a judiciary where a garment worker in Sylhet, or a street vendor in Dhaka, or a rickshaw driver in Kulla can alike say, we trust the court, we trust the judiciary. The journey is strenuous, arduous, taxing, demanding, and exacting, but the reward is immeasurable. You know, truth-seeking is the main job of the Commission. This is one of the key elements of transitional justice. The other elements of transitional justice are prosecution of the alleged perpetrators of enforced disappearance, reparations are to be paid to the victims and the members of the affected families, and they must be rehabilitated and integrated into the mainstream society. Last but not the least, there must be institutional reforms by making necessary amendments in the relevant laws.